Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes. What I will be presenting this morning will be the so-called sit-up of two mini fountains, of course with submersible pump. Okay, that's the first one. This is the second one. This is actually the new one. To set up this one for them to operate, there should be a power source. And to minimize the current consumption without using actually the electricity coming from the utility line, I've got here my battery jumper, a pack of a jumper the battery. Actually, this one here got an inverter inside. Okay, there's a battery inside, and this is actually the charging terminal. So just in case we would like to charge the battery inside, we'll just plug in this one to our outlet, or just plug in this one here using my solar thing outside. Okay, I could insert it here and I could charge that battery pack using this one. So I will not be using a current from the utility line to charge that one. So I could use this one to charge my battery pack. Right? And for these two small fountains to operate, of course, we'll plug in the power supplies of the two fountains to a convenience outlet with the switch. Okay? So actually, we could easily detach this one from the outlet of the battery pack, from the, jumper battery. There's actually a battery inside, but with it, there is an inverter. So actually, we could bring out 120 volts here. These are the 120 volt lines. And if you'd like to see it, we'll just flip in this one. We got the LED red button here, meaning there's a 120 volt that will be coming out here. So this is where we plug in this one here. Okay, the two terminals of the two fountains. First one, second one, plug into this convenience outlet with a switch, so we could easily detach it just in case we charge this jumper battery to an outlet or to my particular solar setup from that area. Okay, so I will flip this one off. What I will do is I will try to fix first I made this one myself already, so just in case I need to charge this one, I'll just plug into my solar equipment or to the outlet on the house. So it's actually very handy to use this one. Okay. I'll try to hard press this one before I will try to show you the setup. This one now is being charged. It's charged already. So the battery got in nominal voltage maybe more than 12 volts. So actually the battery could now operate the inverter inside. Because for an inverter to operate, of course, there should be a power source, which is a battery. Okay, the battery inside now is being charged using this one. So we are ready to plug in the terminals of the two fountains, first one and that's the second one. Okay, so I will now try to plug in the outlet. Right, it's plugged in already. Right, it was plugged into the 120 volt convenience outlet on the jumper fac. Okay, first one, second one. Okay, it's plugged in now. So if we would like to operate now the two fountains simultaneously, we'll just flip this one here. And as you can see it, the first fountain is now operating. The second fountain is now operating. And the current consumption for the first and the second one is actually minimal. So if the charge on the battery is actually more than 13 volts, maybe 13.4, something like that, it will take a long time before these two fountains here could consume the battery. Okay, because if the voltage on the battery is too low already, we might destroy the inverter. So just in case that happens, we'll try to shut off this one. Okay, so again we could still use this one by charging using the convenience outlet in our houses, or by using my solar charge equipment on that side. So right now, the two fountains are now operating, and it is being powered by this the inverter inside. And the inverter inside is actually connected to an 18 volt ampere hour battery. And since the fountains are actually very small, the fountain pumps are actually very small, the current is not even more than 1 ampere. It's less than 1 ampere for the two fountains. So for this one, we could use this one to operate the two fountains maybe for a full 5 hours or 6 hours. Okay. Okay, that's it guys. That's the way on how to set up the two fountains for them to operate by using an inverter coming from a jumper battery. Okay, because actually this is the terminals for the jumper, but I'm not using this one anymore. So I make it a point that I could use this one to power up my two fountains. The only requirement is that I must have to charge the battery inside by using a convenience outlet from our houses, or by using my solar charge over there. Okay. Okay, that's it guys. Good morning from Los Angeles. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes.